A big rumor that I saw yesterday was Ronaldo potentially going to Chelsea.
Yes,
How do you feel about
and that is, I think, what's the word? Over excitement from Ted Bully.
Yo, what's good, people? We're back again in Sangalooo. It's your boy Shopsy, your top 9 this episode, leading the line. On my right wing, I've got Tele with the jinky skills. And yeah, I'm ready to rip it up as usual.
Let's go.
So yeah, it's the off season. Obviously, players are finally on their holidays and they are pressing us with the holiday picks and trips.
That is something.
Footballers linking up with basketballers.
Please, editor,
Formula One players.
Cue Salah's holiday picture. Cue Trent Alexander-Arnold's holiday
They're
picture.
living life, man.
Everybody
with Jimmy Butler, Memphis the payout in Ghana. Yeah, it's lit right now.
Yeah.
But while all that is going on, they're having fun. The agents and the front office, all of them are working
hard at work
to make sure they're ready for the next season. And as we all know, transfer season comes with a lot of rumors. Some you take with a pinch of salt. Some you know that they're looking confirmed. And when the likes of Fabrizio start talking about them. So we're going to give you a rundown of the latest rumors so far, and you guys can let us know what you think of them in your comments.
Yep. And we should start off with one of the biggest ones actually. In one of our previous episodes, we talked about one of the biggest players, that are currently, on the pitch of play, Lewandowski.
Yep.
Looking to move out of Bayern Munich to Barcelona, and Barcelona are saying they want nothing less than £45 million for Lewandowski.
Yeah, that's a big move potentially. Lewandowski is arguably the best player in the world right now. It's hard to say there's a player better than him, and it's clear he needs a new challenge at the moment.
Yeah, so definitely. And Bayern Munich, he's been there for,
he has been there for a long time.
Everything.
Literally won everything at Bayern Munich, broken all the Bundesliga records. So what's the point? And they've also just brought in Sadio Mane, so is it that big a loss?
And that's also another thing. Is it big a loss or not if Lewandowski would go? But I would say maybe not, because they have Sané, Mane, Gnabry, Coman in that attack. And they still have Müller, who they just tied to a long-term contract. So, it's still looking good for Bayern.
I feel if they lose Lewandowski, that's a 50-goal player. The rest of the other guys are going to have to chip in, man.
But he was that kind of player because he was the one there.
That had to do it.
Exactly.
So it's one or the other. So Coman, and so that's what Coman will be saying that if I was in the position, I'll score the goals. Now's the time, bro. Coman, Gnabry, you have to step up. But they have Sadio Mane to help that out. So I think Bayern are going to be as deadly as they usually are.
Yep.
Another rumor that's really circling that we've been talking about quite a bit is the Frankie de Jong to Manchester United rumor.
Yes.
And that one has taken a little twist recently.
And I'm very happy to announce to you that it will be announced soon. Per my sources.
Tele exclusive.
Share one day I give you.
All right.
But yeah, Frankie de Jong is very likely to be announced soon. What delayed the transfer was Barcelona's figure for him. They obviously rate him very highly. But the manager, Xavi, doesn't really have any use for him.
Yeah.
So that was
and
what
they have
delayed.
their financial higi.
Yeah, and they really wanted to just draw money out of Manchester United. And I think Man U started of being everybody's maga. So they really went hard on the negotiations.
So, and I read recently, like we said, all the rumors take some of the pinch or so. I saw that Manchester United tried to offer Harry Maguire to sweeten the deal, and
if they should have just.
And according to my own sources, the Barcelona representatives, it almost resulted to blows.
What's this one? Come, get this deal out of my face.
Almost resulted to blows in Catalonia, so that probably will not be happening. United are going to have to fork out the cash if they're going to get this done.
Yeah.
Speaking of United, though, a big rumor that I saw yesterday was Ronaldo potentially going to Chelsea.
Yes, and that is, I think, over excitement from Ted Bully.
I can see that as well.
Because
he just got power
Bully,
of the big club, wants a marquee signing, Ronaldo.
They said he had a meeting with Jorge Mendes and he discussed a couple of things with Jorge Mendes. And he apparently, or reportedly, one of the things that was discussed was the transfer of Cristiano Ronaldo. But for a fact, that was quashed. Ronaldo came out. And I'm also hearing that Ronaldo will be handed the captain armband for next season, the conversation has been had between Ten
That's a
Hag
big
and
decision.
Ronaldo and the players in the squad. So
It makes sense, to be honest. I can't really see. I think if he's looking for a captain and we're picking a new captain, it's hard to overlook Ronaldo. It's one thing if he
Facts.
comes to the club and there's an
Facts.
existing captain, but if you're
Facts.
just looking for a captain, you probably have to go to Ronaldo. And then Ronaldo to Chelsea, as you're talking about Todd, but he hasn't really made any moves yet. But one that's picking up steam is the Sterling deal potentially.
Yes, the Sterling deal is picking up steam, and it looks like Chelsea will get him because Sterling seems to be disillusioned with life at Manchester City. And interestingly, Todd Bowley, the new owner of Chelsea, is the one handling all the negotiations
He's handling
for Chelsea.
everything. So Marina, that lady that all the Chelsea fans love so well, that secured so many deals, he's taking her
Yes.
position as sporting director.
She has
the
left.
former chairman, his name skips me at the moment. He's taking his position
yes,
as well.
the chairman.
So he's running the show right now, and let's see if he pays off,
Chris
man.
Bock.
Bold move.
That was
Chris
the
Bock,
chairman.
yep, he's got the
Chelsea
boots
coach.
as well. So yeah, let's see if he pays off for Todd Boy.
It's risky because Todd, you're new to English football.
Yeah,
So
and this is a setup that was quite successful. Like,
You
since
know-
Abramovich took over, this is the most successful club in England. So to rip that up and start again,
What
it's
it's
interesting.
likely
It's
we
interesting.
see is likely we see a Manchester United and Ed Woodward type thing. You know, with Woodward, who was mostly a businessman,
Yeah.
a finance person, coming into the into the front office and then handling all the transfers with at the time him and David Moyes at the time, and they really fumbled the bag. Yeah, then. So it's very likely to be the case for Chelsea too.
exactly.
Chelsea need a lot. Chelsea need a lot of defenders at the moment. They need
They need to
defenders.
do a
They
lot.
need a lot
And
of
the clock is
signings.
ticking. The clock is ticking for Chelsea.
ticking.
They lost Rudiger. They're losing Lukaku. Yeah, maybe we'll get Chelsea.
We'll probably get
Okay, so another rumor that I think this is probably more guaranteed, we'll say probably like 90% done, probably just announcements or pending medicals, is Gabriel Jesus to
Yes.
Arsenal.
Yes.
This is a move I really like. I think it's a great move for both players. It's
For
a match
both
made in
sides.
heaven, no pun intended.
Match made in heaven, Jesus. This guy is savvy.
So yeah, basically, Arsenal need why I say that is because Arsenal need a striker desperately. They have a host of young creative players behind Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Saka, Martinelli, but they don't have that 9. Lacazette's left, Aubameyang's left, so
has
they
gone.
need that. And for Jesus, since he came to City, it hasn't really worked out for him. Like,
It hasn't
he
really
was
panned
supposed
out
to
for
be the
him.
man to replace
Yeah.
Aguero, but that hasn't really been the case. So
Yeah.
I feel like he needs that opportunity to be the central figure. I
Yes.
think it's worked out for him.
Yes,
I'll not see that over
and of course he's seen Haaland come in and beyond any shadow of doubt take that number one. That number
Yeah,
9
so
spot.
it's really not worth fighting for. And if you
he's
can be the man to put Arsenal back in the Champions League, like
Definitely Arsenal.
you'll
should
get
go
your
for
flowers for that, man. That's a big
Definitely.
fan base.
Definitely.
So yeah, circling back to United, this actually slipped my mind. Christian Eriksen.
Yes, that one seems to be all but done as well as at last weekend.
Say less sources. We need to
Don't
put it
worry,
back.
guys. You just watch. You will see. De Jong and Christian Eriksen will be
Romano.
announced very soon. But yes, Christian Eriksen, very, very good transfer for Manchester United. He's, he wants to play in a bigger club,
Yeah.
and he's 30 years old.
He looks to have proved his fitness last season.
Yes.
And the quality is, we
Play
can't
for
question the
Brentford.
quality.
You cannot question the quality. He's looking to play for a bigger club, like I said, and he's not looking to play every single game at 30 years of age.
And
So
with a
and with
Iron
a
Man
feeling,
heart.
so he's definitely going to be a backup for Bruno Fernandes, and it looks good. But one thing that I'm still questioning about Manchester United is, where are the rumors about the central defensive midfielders that we really
Ten Hag is
need?
busy trying to rebuild Ajax in Manchester. Don't
Where
worry
are
about that.
we
But I
need-
heard that they could potentially use Frankie in that position. I personally don't think that's a great idea.
I do not think it's a great idea
Because
too.
I don't know if he's a Premier League defensive midfielder. Yes, he's ball playing, he can keep the
Fam.
ball ticking, but I think I'd rather him in an 8th position, someone else like an Ndidi. But
Exactly.
we'll see, man. Like United, let's go again, Sha.
I mean, it's
We'll see how we unfold. No matter how we unfold now, we'll be here and we'll discuss it with you
Yes,
guys.
yes, most definitely.
So yeah, why I said he's trying to rebuild Ajax is because he's also linked to Anthony. Who could be
Anthony, yes,
a
and
good winger,
Van
young,
de Beek
exciting-
is coming back. Donny
So
Van de
yeah,
Beek.
you could have like what 5 Ajax players in the starting lineup come start of the season. So yeah, I believe that is a rundown of the highly talked about, anticipated rumors in our game right now. We'll keep you posted as the summer goes along and as deals go over the line.
Yep.
Thanks for rocking with us for another episode of Sangalooo.
Choo.
And we're out of here.
Peace.
Safe.